episode of Tracks of Prosperity, our guest is the Director General of the Consumer Protection Council, Imo State, Honorable Mrs. Obioma Okafor, who schools us on the efforts of the Consumer Protection Council to educate and protect Imolites from substandard and harmful products. But before that, a short report. There's been a spike in the unscrupulous exploitation of consumers by companies and in the sale of substandard and harmful goods in Imo State. There has been one case too many of packaged food items causing bodily harm and even death. It is the right of any citizen of Imo State who has fallen victim to this to seek redress. Citizens' ignorance of their rights is one of the biggest challenges of the Consumer Protection Council. This has prompted the need for the Director General of the Consumer Protection Council, Honorable Mrs. Obioma Okafor, to embark on a sensitization campaign to educate the Imo masses.
He is on the path of rehabilitation, reconstruction, and recovery to build a new Imo of shared prosperity. He is Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, Executive Governor of Imo State. To know more, follow the story on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at HE_Hope Uzodimma, Hope New and Electronic Media Center, and Imo State New Media, all on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also know more on Hope TV on both Facebook and YouTube. This message is from the Hope New and Electronic Media Center.
My name is Honorable Mrs. Obioma Okafor. I was appointed by His Excellency Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma on the 24th of April 2020, and by the 29th of April I already resumed at our former office, which is at the old secretariat. And when I got there, I realized that the CPC Imo State Council has not been functioning for the past 9 years because subsequent administrations abandoned them. There was no form of subvention in any way, and what they were trying to do is just to abandon them there, and that's what has been going on. So when I came on board, I decided to reposition it and change the narrative. My major breakthrough to the glory of God, and also I have to give credit to the three mantra of His Excellency about recovery, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. I have to bless God that He brought somebody like His Excellency to Imo State, because when I came on board, the building where we were at Old Olu Road was not fit even for a poultry. It was not fit for any kind of work to be done. So the first agenda I had was to make sure that I moved them from the old secretariat to where we are now in Area B, Owerri. And that's where we are now. We've moved from the old secretariat and we're now in Owerri. What I did immediately I was appointed, I found out that there are agencies that must work in collaboration and in synergy with Consumer Protection Council of Imo State. And the first assignment I did was, one, I needed information. I had to go and visit the Commissioner for Information. I know I needed education to be able to take the message of the consumers to the grassroots. I went and visited the Commissioner for Education. I know I needed Commerce and Industry, which is like our parent body of CPC. I visited the Commissioner. I've also visited the Commissioner for Finance, I've visited Commissioner for Transport, because we also need to sensitize the consumers about the rights of people that go into transportation, and we needed that collaboration with all these agencies. And apart from that, apart from visiting the other agencies that are in collaborations with me, I also found out that for you to have a wholesome work as the DG of Consumer Protection Council Imo State, I needed to visit agencies that interface directly with the consumers. For example, we visited the zonal controller of DPR, and we've also had a meeting with NEC concerning electricity overbilling and overestimation. And we've also visited a lot of all the supermarkets in Imo State we visited. Why did I do that? The former CPC has been business as usual. People go there, enforce people, and take away their money. And I'm trying to change that narrative that it could be a partnership relationship. And we visited all of them, and they were so happy that we were able to carry them along and not just wake up one morning and somebody is in your shop and it's closed down and they tell you they've come to check for expired products. We've sensitized the consumers in Imo State, and that's where we are now.
So what should Imolites expect from you?
And what Imolites should expect from us is what actually happened on Friday. When I came on board, I realized that a lot of Imolites don't even know that Consumer Protection Council exists anymore. They all felt, oh, it's dead. So I wanted the Imolites to understand that CPC have come to stay, and it's a new CPC. The consumers should be free to walk into any of our platforms. We have the consumer complaints platform. The office is open 24 hours. I have my consumer education that educates the Imolites about their rights, because a lot of people don't know their rights. They don't know that they can go to the market and make sure that their right is protected. And that was what we did on Friday about the awareness campaign. We wanted them to feel it, that they have a place to go to. They have a place they can go and complain, and their complaint will be handled. It's free. Walk into CPC with any of your complaints, and we'll take care of it from there. We're not charging anybody. It's a free service. His Excellency has given us all the mandates for us to make sure that the Imolites are not shortchanged in any way. And it's also good for them to be aware that there are a lot of fake products out there. When you buy a product and you're not satisfied, CPC is here to handle it. The shared prosperity mandate is one of the best things that's ever happened to Imo State. And it's one thing that anybody that is an Imolite, genuine Imolite, should every day thank God for bringing His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, to Imo State. Because somehow we keep wondering, was it a coincidence that Imo is Imo Land of Hope? That is our slogan for our plate numbers, Land of Hope. So now His Excellency is Hope. So that means the future is going to be very, very bright. The shared prosperity is something I know that is going to achieve. It's going to make sure that every sector of Imo State is affected, and people will turn back and say that, thank God. So prosperity can be shared, because that has always been his passion. He has passion for people. He has passion for being the governor of Imo State. He just didn't come to be a governor because of the appendix of governor. He has come to touch lives. So his shared prosperity is one of the best things that's ever happened. And I know that with the support of Imolites, and if they are going to look downwards and see where we're going, they will find out that between now and December, I'm sure that the narrative will change and the story will change, and the Imolites will be better off and they'll be happier, because the shared prosperity of recovery, rehabilitation, and reconstruction is a mandate that cannot fail. And we thank His Excellency for giving us that mandate. As the DG of Imo State Consumer Protection Council, I'm telling the Imolites that it's no more business as usual. Please be free. Come to CPC. You can always call us. If you're shortchanged in any way as an Imo citizen, please come to CPC. We have handled more serious issues since I came on board, and a lot of people are embracing that, oh, CPC has come to stay. So Imolites, please, be open, come to CPC. CPC is for the masses. It's not for the DG or for any appointee. is for the citizens, and we want every of the citizens of Imo State to know that they have a great platform they can come and seek redress and make their complaints about any fake, hazardous products, any shortchanged in any way, in any manner. You've gone to the market or the supermarket and they've cheated you, and you go back and they are not, come to CPC. CPC, our door is open to entertain all Imolites.